Welcome, everybody. This is Sherry Bowers with Connected Spirit, Connected Biz Summer Gift Event in our Spotlight series. And today I have Jennifer Yagos here with me, who is somebody who's dedicated to helping individuals of all ages maintain optimal brain and body health through her business, Motion Freedom. She offers private online sessions, recurring classes, special courses, all designed to relieve chronic pain, enhance mobility, nurture overall wellness, all that good stuff. And, thanks for coming on the call and chatting with us a little bit to let us know all about the wonderful things you do.
Yeah, you're
And,
welcome.
and because I know like the people that are watching are probably curious the way I was. So will you introduce us to your friend in the background?
Yes, this is Freddie here in the background. Uh, Freddie is definitely my teaching pal. And yeah, Freddie's different from other skeletons. It's connected by bungee cords
Oh,
rather than
neat.
screws. And since I'm a movement teacher, I teach people how to use their body more efficiently, individualized to their body, whether their doctor has told them they're never going to move again or, aren't going to be able to
Yeah.
do something because of how they're shaped or configured. Anyways, I help them to figure out how to move in their body. Freddie here is helpful with me giving demonstrations on learning what's in your body. My clients are always wishing that they had learned this starting in grade school.
Right.
We hear
Right.
the song, the thigh bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the hip bone and all,
Right.
but it really goes so much deeper than that.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in your work and what you actually do, because I know there's a lot of people that, I haven't had a chance to talk with you before. So,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Right. Well, it was I got started in it in two different ways. Uh, One, I was interested in helping people in the healthcare field, so I started college doing occupational therapy, which is more of
mhm.
a type therapy. And partway through, I was, doing the internships. I was getting into the grad level, and I thought, you know what, this isn't actually really what I want to do because they weren't getting the therapist I was watching. You don't get enough time with the patients, and I was just looking for more variety as well as far as
Mhm.
options. And at the same time, I was a gymnast in my youth and had several shoulder injuries,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
7 to 17, and those were nagging me still by the time I was in college. So I thought, well, let's study sports medicine, and that was great. But I was really starting to get the hankering for something holistic and alternative. And
Mhm.
that's when I was introduced to a movement specialist called the Feldenkrais method. It's named after Dr. Moshe Feldenkrais. So he had knee injuries, and rather than having surgery, he rehabilitated himself. And then he
Oh,
taught the
interesting.
world the skills. Yeah.
That's not something I've never heard of. I think most everybody hears of chiropractic and physical therapy and things like that, but what makes that different?
What makes it different is that you learn how to learn, which sounds a little, well, I don't know how it sounds to you, but anyway, it's very fascinating in that you're reprogramming your body and your brain using really gentle movement patterns. So in my classes online, I guide people verbally to do specific movements. We call them lessons rather than exercises.
Oh,
There's
good.
so, yeah, and in the process, the brain is being rewired. If you've heard of neuroplasticity, our brain can change. It does change as we age.
Hmm.
And, it's not that I'm not telling people to go out and strengthen and all of that, but first you have to have that foundation of support through your bones, and then you can more efficiently build your muscles. I actually was a physical therapist assistant for a while, so I've gone through all of that training. And what I do now, I think, is a great precursor to exercise, almost all exercise, really, sports,
Hmm.
and also complement it really well, so people can do it at the same time.
That makes total sense. Then I would assume you're less likely to go off and then do something poorly and
Right.
create more trouble than than what you had to begin with.
Yeah, and a lot, it all incorporates mindfulness. And even if you're not good at mindfulness, don't be
Hmm.
scared. Uh, Mindfulness has a conscious and subconscious part to it.
Right, right.
So,
So
yeah.
who do you mainly work with then? You know, people that have had injuries or or have challenges more
Yes,
than.
that
Uh-huh.
is, those are the majority of the population who seeks me out. I work with a lot of senior citizens, especially with my daytime classes. The retired people are able to
Hmm.
come to them. And I'm getting ready to start some evening classes. And then my online programs are, come in at any time and more of a self-paced online process where you can just go in and watch the videos or sometimes I'll do it live.
Hmm.
Hmm. Make it work for everybody. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, there's that piece about as we get older, things start to like, my mom calls it rusting. Little creaks, little ouches, little, yeah,
Yeah, I'll
wonderful.
often tell people, come in and get your joints greased up with me.
Right, right.
Let's oil you up a little bit.
So tell us a little bit about like the different services and or products and things that you offer because obviously you do different types of classes and I
Right.
think you had mentioned before we got on about some programs that you've got that are
Yeah,
new.
yes, definitely. So I have a course on about balance. And
Mm,
in that one, I bring in some meditation. I'm also an energy worker and mindset. If you've heard of neurolinguistic programming, I combine that into my balance program, which really mostly focuses on the movement, with just a
mhm,
little addition to the other stuff. Move with Confidence was an offshoot of that, with more of the movement therapy that I specialize in. I'm really excited about my eyesight program. So I was about to get read.
eyesight.
I'm 52. I was just about to buy readers.
Mhm.
And, uh,
Yes.
yeah, but it was when I was recording my balance course that I did a lesson. I was new to recording. I did it like 10 times, and my vision improved, which I wasn't totally blown away, but kind of.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the Feldenkrais method always amazes me. It's just always so exciting. I love it. Even 30 years of doing it, it still
Uh-huh.
brings to me. Anyway, so based on that experience, I thought, well, I'm just going to start a program because that's really going to get me doing it too.
Uh-huh.
I teach, I'm doing it before I teach my students and while I'm teaching them. So that went really great. That was a 2-month program, and I'm going to be running all of those yearly.
Awesome. That's
Mm-hmm.
fascinating because I think I know me at least. I've always thought like, okay, your eyesight is something that you really can't change per
Mm-hmm.
se, and hmm, my, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Um, so so tell us a little bit about the two gifts that you're offering, and anybody that's watching, make sure you check the links below because you'll be able
Mm-hmm.
to get those.
Yeah, one is called More Pep in Your Step. And that one is, they're both of my gifts are Feldenkrais method gifts. So the
Uh-huh.
movement, and I talk you through the movements. So get more pep in your step is a really nice one for getting your gait looser, lighter. Stairs become easier, hills, or even flat ground. I mean, it helps. The cool thing about what I do is it's a whole body approach. So even though
Hmm.
I'm saying it's for walking, it helps everything. My other gift is called Unkink Your Neck with Ease. And you might think it's just about your neck based on the title, but what I was super excited about was a woman I had worked with did that lesson. She had been hit by a truck years before, really couldn't walk well, and couldn't get out in and out of her bathtub without a lot of effort and pain.
Oh,
She did
wow.
my kink your neck with ease and got in and out, no problem.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it changed her whole spine, it changed her balance. Mhm.
Changed her life, That's kind of life-changing. The
Yeah,
simple things.
yeah.
Awesome. No, these gifts, they're PDFs, they're videos, they're videos.
Those are
I would
both
assume.
videos. Those are both
Hmm.
videos. And They all have, you'll get emails afterwards that give you some more tips about movement and an offer to a free class.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Excellent. So if somebody wants to find out more about what you do, about your this method, or just what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Motionfreedom.com is my website.
Okay.
And I do have descriptions of all of the things that I do, as well as a complimentary session that you can schedule with me. It's really easy to find on the front page of the website on the
Excellent.
landing. So yeah,
Excellent.
yeah,
That sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing more, as we get to know each other better about the eyesight piece. That kind of sparks my interest. Um, so everybody that, anybody that's watching, no matter where you're watching this video, you'll be able to take advantage of Jennifer's gifts. The links will be below. Um, and you've got nothing to lose except kinks and things, right?
and I
And a whole lot to gain.
yeah I provide guidelines on how to do the movements. It's supposed to be really gentle and mindful, less pain, more gain. If something isn't working right away,
Yeah,
slow down and I always offer, reach out to me via email. You'll have my email once you download my gift. We can get on a live call together. So I'm always
wonderful.
here for support.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for spending a little time with me to chat about all this stuff. And everybody, click the link, and we'll see you all on the next call. Thanks.